This is Josiah Plays Fallout New Vegas. Alright, I'm creeping around here in the, what's up, Ed? In the place. The special building, the town hall or whatever, here in, Nipton. Town hall assembly floor. And I'm about to go into the mayor's office, I guess. The city's called NCR, the capital of the NCR. That's stupid. That's just dumb. They should just keep calling it Shady Sands, or they should call it like NCR City or something. I do remember finding the second part of his journal, yes. A lot of toasters.
You got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks heart done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
Looking for mines.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Woo! 6 bottle caps. We are loaded with loots now. Loaded
Ladies and gentlemen,
with
you're listening
loots.
to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. Here are our top stories. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of
Hold
everyone.
on, we'll come back to that.
The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Moving on. A package
I lied.
courier found shot in the
Cover
head
this
near
right
Good
now.
Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Those were our top stories.
You missed the days when you could leave
And
behind
now,
pencils and
I'd like to play
clipboards.
one of my very favorite songs for you.
You'll get a use for them in one of the DLCs, but it's pointless to pick them up now. Well, I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna start picking up every pencil and clipboard. Now I gotta take every pencil. See what you've done? I don't understand this room. I don't understand why it was locked. There's like nothing of any consequence in here. miss something? This room pisses me off. If I pick a lock, I expect to find something cool on the other side of it. So here's the mayor's office proper. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. You thought we were impersonating trash men. Yeah, 'cause that's a typical thing we do here. Still looking for mines. Second. Okay. Clipboards. Lottery ticket. So many lottery tickets. Sure, weapons today. Is that a magazine or a book? The magazine. Okay. That's a book! Big book of science. I'd activate the terminal. We'll do that in a second. Big book of science. Can we get in here? Still need a 50. God bless America. What? What's my situation? Yeah, I'm not gonna level up for a long time. Oh, I'm close. Itching for some drugs? Well, you know. Don't. There was at least 67 people who lived in Nipton. Jet or maybe some psycho. Cow nap? I'm a zebra, not a cow. It's almost like somebody recommended to level up to 50 lockpick during the last level up. Yeah, somebody should have recommended that to me. Because I'm pretty sure nobody did. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have another magazine I can use. If indeed this is the place to use it. Let's activate this terminal. Man, look at what good condition this thing's in compared to all the other ones we've seen. Reset mainframe connection. I don't know what that means. I've done that before, though. I did that in what's-his-name's house, I think. Prison break. Tony was kind enough to build this terminal and set it up for me. All for 30 caps worth of Rosie. Ha! Man, 30 caps is all she goes for? She's really undervalues herself, I think. The life of a mayor suits me just fine. I'm glad I didn't go any further east. I'm making plenty of caps right here off Rosie and Sylvia to attract plenty of interest from troops at the Mojave outpost. Guess you spent enough time standing around that backwater and you're ready to hop on something that looks like a mole rat and doesn't smell much better. God damn. That's not very nice. Maybe Rosie and Sylvia were indeed as per his description, in which case I can see why they'd only be 30 caps. There's also an average locked cabinet in one of the houses, as long as you can get there within a minute. They actually had terminals like that at work with the actual green text. Nice. And the local shops are all giving me a percentage of sales to the troops because it's my girls who bring them in. Ha! They think they're shrewd negotiators for getting me to accept a 15% cut instead of 20%. Another year in this dump, 2 at the most, and it's back to the hub for me. Maybe I'll run for office there. Ha! Mayor Joseph B. Stein doesn't that look official. So this guy's an asshole. Is what I'm getting. Or they were actually mole rats. Oh god. Please no. Please, please no. A promising development, if I do say so myself. It seems things went to hell at the NCR correctional facility north of here, and escaped prisoners are roaming free. Sounds like a bad thing, and would be if not for the political acumen and interpersonal alchemy of yours truly, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. I sent the Jims out to make contact with the prisoners, or powder gangers rather, they insist on this name, to let them know Nipton's open for trade, with free turns with the girls as door prizes. Ha! You know they went for that deal. Sold by Little Jim, anyway. Big Jim? Rest in peace. I see a lot of potential here so long as I can keep the NCR troops and powders. Ridiculous name. I agree. From running into each other and shooting it out in the streets. Luckily, the troopers only come at night. Double entendre. Hey, badoomch. So if the powders will only come during the day, again, I'll have them coming, third time the charm, and going, this guy's really proud of his stupid jokes. You guys kill and eat animals. How is that not infinitely more fucked up than having sex with them? Because animals kill each other. That's nature. That is perfectly... Literally, killing other animals to eat them is the most natural thing you can possibly do. Now, fucking other species that you can't mate with, that's not natural. Although I know some animals actually do fuck other animals. But... yeah, they have sex with each other, but they don't have sex with, like, vastly different species than them. I mean, sure, it happens once in a while, but if it's happening once in a while, it's not necessarily natural. It's an aberration. Bestiality is just a magical experience. No, it's an aberrant experience. It's a not working as intended of the brain of the thing doing it. It's like a bug in a computer program. Have them coming and going. If you have sex with an animal, you're basically raping that animal because the animal couldn't have possibly consented. I don't think of species which exhibit interspecial sexual activities. Aside from humans, I'm drawing a blank. Dogs, lots of birds, penguins. Most of those fall under territorialism. I don't know. What does that mean? We're learning about some science shit in chat today. Penguins. It's hard for me to imagine a penguin fucking anything. Yours in confidence, Mayor Joseph B. Stein, Esquire. No, the animal obviously wouldn't consent to be slaughtered and eaten, but again, animals killing each other and eating them is just the circle of life. It has to happen. Now, humans do not have to kill animals. I agree with you there. At this point in our technological development, we don't need to ever kill an animal again.
Amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports.
At this point, it's just laziness and habit, and you know, hedonism essentially. So, if I use my magazine here, and I
should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you
can I get to that house in time?
I'd like to play one of my very
I kind of doubt it, because I can't really move all that fast. If I come out here, let's plan the route here. Plan the route. Then I've got to take a left. I don't even know how to get out. Come down here. I go to the first floor. I don't think I can make this. In 1 minute? Is it really 1 minute? Then I run to here. They mount others as a sign of superiority. Plenty of animals that doesn't kill and eat other animals. Yes, but there are some species of animals that have to eat other animals in order to survive. They can't digest other shit. I'm not saying that we're one of those species, obviously, because there are plenty of people who are vegans who are perfectly surviving, so you can absolutely survive without animal products as a human in this day and age. I don't have a problem with us killing animals. Because again, animals kill animals, so what's the difference? What I have a problem with is us subjecting animals to torturous experiences and in factory farms and that sort of stuff. I mean, the way that we treat these animals, the conditions we keep them in, the amount of pain and stress and fear they have to feel leading up to it. I mean, which house was it, Saito? Do you remember? Do I even know which house it is? It's not this one. One with sandbags. There's just no way. Oh, this one. Sandbags. Is there another door into this house, or do I have to go all the way to there? So we're talking about running down the stairs. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do a test run. Yeah, I would say those things are not equivalent. I mean, I don't think you can argue... I'll eat you because you're tasty does sound fucked up, but I'll eat you because I'm an organism and many organisms eat other organisms. Ultimately, from a scientific perspective, there's no, like, aberration going on there. But I think, so if I pop this, alright. I pop this door. Oh, but I'm gonna have to actually pick the lock. Well, let's quick save and just try it. We'll try it. Well, that was ideal. Come down here. Come down here. Time stops when you're lockpicking? Okay, that's good. I've already forgotten where the fuck I'm going. Well, I fucked this up, obviously, because I forgot where to go. I'll be reloading my save game in just a second. Where the fuck do I go? I forgot.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear
Oh, I come to this door.
Wonderland.
Alright, hold on. Let's try again. I don't think I'm gonna make it, though. It's a long fucking way. It's a long way.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave Wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. Well, you know what that means, folks.
Alright, now where the fuck is the cabinet in here?
News. Traders from California
I
are being
did
turned
make
away
it!
from Mojave Outpost
Yay!
where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Also in the headlines, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu
I
militia.
did it. Oh,
This,
wow.
according
There wasn't
to an
exactly
old man
anything cool in
armed
here.
to the teeth with
But it
dynamite.
doesn't matter.
This
I got
program
it.
was
Now I
brought
can
to
go
you
back
by
and see what
Gamora.
was in the room that I opened up.
Gamora. It'll be our secret. Have
George
you
Romero
ever
died?
been in love with a celebrity?
Oh, that
Now, come on,
sucks.
you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being.
But no, I agree with you, son, that we definitely don't need to eat animals. And the way that we go about modern factory farming and so forth is fucking horrific as well.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed.
I mean, there's tons of arguments. If you read up on the subject, there's tons and tons of arguments of why people should stop eating animals, but none of those arguments mean anything to the average person who just wants to have their delicious whatever, you know. They don't care about those arguments. So what can you do? Plus, you're fighting against the power of a massive industry that doesn't want to lose money. So they're going to continue to do everything they can to get people to want to keep eating meat, you know. I mean, the fact is, we can't get people to stop doing anything that they shouldn't be doing. Buff out. Ram. I mean, at this point in my life, I've actually been eating some meat, but I'm ready to stop eating meat again. I really don't mind giving up meat. I've gone without meat a lot of times in my life.
Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Also, troubling news from Prem as
What's
merchants
Nuka-Cola
report a
Victory?
large
Just got one
presence
of
armed,
those.
unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Live life in the lap of luxury.
I'd like us to move to cultured protein. What's cultured protein, Sato?
From me to you.
Socially accepted the animals, however messed up it is. Well, humans have been eating animals since day one, so of course it's socially acceptable. Not economic at this point, but they have improved taste and texture immeasurably. Used to be socially acceptable to call me a bundle of sticks. Okay, I see what you're saying there. Used to be socially acceptable to label women hysterical. Yeah. I think this is going to be a much tougher sell, though. Because the problem is people don't care about animals, most of them. Those other things you can say, look, we can point to this other group of human beings and see and show that you're hurting those people in this way. And so we're going to make this socially unacceptable because it's actually hurting people. When you say, look, this is hurting animals, people are like, yeah, so what? They're fucking animals. You know what I mean? Like, we're humans, we're a higher species than them, we're more dominant, we're more capable. Therefore, we have the right to do what we want with lesser species. Now, I don't agree with that, ethically and morally, but a lot of people do feel that way. And it's always been that way since humans have been humans, so it's going to be hard to change people's mind on that one. Always possible for change, it's slow as fuck. Yeah. I guess I'm done in here. So my mission... Spread word of Legion atrocities. Rescue the captives. Return to Ranger Ghost at Mojave Outpost. Okay. So let's go back to Ranger Ghost, I guess. Nuka-Cola Victory is a new flavor of Nuka-Cola. Meat grown from stem cell cultures. I love the book Ishmael! That's such a good book! I've never seen anybody on Twitch ever mention that book before. I read it in prison. Put off doing Buddha for now. Yeah, that was my plan. You're right, son. There's definitely been steady progression. I mean, there's a hell of a lot more people that are vegetarian or vegan now than there were 10, 20 years ago. And if you look at it in terms of the younger generation, the current, you know, high school and college age and just out of college age generation, a huge number of them are vegetarian or vegan now compared to any generation before. So I get lost in this building, man. Think it'll become the norm eventually. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, that'd be great. I would want that to be the case.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11.
Then again, I'm sure the Roman Republic were like, yeah, the days of autocratic rule are over before the rise of Caesar. Yeah.
Everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
I mean, I wonder, how is it even possible that we're never going to use all these nukes? Is it possible? We have these weapons of insane destructive capability, and there are fucking thousands of them. Is it possible that somehow humanity gets through this period of history and never fucking uses those and never fucks shit up with? I mean, all it takes is a couple fucking madmen, or one, I guess, in the wrong position, and now we have Trump as president, so who knows, right? I'm lost again. Why am I so confused by this building? Religion on that, and those beliefs tend to hold on tight for a long periods of times. That's true. Technology will render animal production increasingly obsolete. Maybe. What I'm hoping will happen is the people that make all the billions of dollars off of animal production will get into the business of will get into the business of making the alternative products, and then they won't be fighting so hard to resist. Alright, I'm going back to yeah, well, we should definitely be getting set up on more planets than just Earth, but nobody seems to care about that. I mean, we were all, back in the day, we were all like, yeah, space race, space, it's so important, let's all do stuff about space and race with each other to hurry up and get in space. And then, I don't know what happened exactly, but everybody just, like, stopped giving a fuck about that. Like, oh yeah, never mind. It's really expensive to do stuff with space, and we're not getting anything out of it in the immediate term, so, eh. It was mostly just a prestige competition. Yeah. Now ain't nobody got time for prestige. It's just, we need to make more money. More money. More money. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I think... just fast travel back to Mojave. So, Saito, how opposed would you be to us possibly switching up to 4th edition? How opposed would you be? Oh yeah, she's on the roof. We can try clearing out some areas to the south if you're up to it. So you're used to 5th edition, but what? You've played 2 sessions, right? I mean, you can't be that used to it. You've barely played any of it.
Hey.
You're probably more used to 2nd edition, just from all the Baldur's Gate and stuff that you've played.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
4 sessions. 4 sessions?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. Yes,
Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Do you have friends there?
In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting. But orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell. And all I can do is sit here and watch.
Mojave's always been hell. Quest completed, 90 XPs.
Thanks for the assist. Wish others around here had your drive.
Yeah, son, I've been thinking about you as far as that goes. Here's the problem. It's the same problem with Anonymous. You live really far away in terms of time zones, and it's already difficult enough with just 3 players to get them to line up their schedules so that they can have a game session together. Each additional person I add will make it even harder to get everybody to be able to play at the same time, especially if that person is 9 or 10 hours away in time zone. I don't know exactly how many hours ahead you are. It's got to be at least 9, though. Ahead of me, anyway. So the scheduling issue is the only reason why I wouldn't be extending you an automatic invitation. Now, we could talk about it with everybody in terms of scheduling stuff and see if something can be worked out. And Splode, Shadowrun is my favorite. It's my favorite pen and paper RPG of all time. I've played a ton of Shadowrun and DM'd it. But it's been a while. It's been quite a while since I played Shadowrun. I played a little bit of 3rd edition, but mostly I played 2nd edition Shadowrun. That was my jam. Yeah, and Splode, I'm super into the Divinity Original Sin 2 Dungeon Master mode thing. I am absolutely going to be doing that. And that I could do with anybody from my stream, you know? I can make adventures and DM them, and anybody that has the game can come in and play my custom adventures with me DMing. And I'd be super into that. That's true, you don't sleep, son. Your favorite tabletop is Gumshoe. Yeah, you've talked about Gumshoe a little bit before, son. One of the big problems with scheduling for me is, when it comes to playing online tabletop sessions, is I personally can't adhere to a set schedule. So every single session has to be its own scheduled thing. It can't be a certain time because if you did it where you could set it up where, okay, we could all make it on Tuesday at 6 o'clock or whatever, I can't do that. My I just can't. So every time it has to be set up as an individual thing, basically, and that makes it a lot harder. The more people that have to do that. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, I would love to get you involved. So, we should talk about it and see if we can figure it out. All the space effort is focused on hiding the fact that the moon is made of green cheese, and that once in a while the space cows make it out of blue cheese, which is where that saying "once in a blue moon" comes from. Nox dropping the knowledge. All the space projects focus on bringing the blue cheese back to Earth for use in salad dressings and such. Man, I want to live in the world that Nox Moo lives in. He's got some crazy ideas that somehow make sense. It'd be an awesome game for you to run, Fire. I've been hyped for it. You mean the Divinity Original Sin thing? Me and Ranger Ghost were just staring at each other for a solid minute. Yeah, Ranger Ghost likes to stare, look. Even if I move a little bit. Look, she just... You ain't gotta look at me no matter where I go, Ranger Ghost. You're kinda creepy. Yeah, the Divinity 2 thing is gonna be super cool. I mean, I could do some DM stuff right now in Sword Coast Legends if anybody actually owned that game. I made an adventure, a full quest for that thing called 50 Shades of Thay. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. But nobody owns Sword Coast Legends because that game flopped harder than a whale leaping into water from high above. I don't know. That game flopped worse than that joke. Now she's wondering why you're running all over the top. Well, I don't know what I want to do now. I don't know what I want to do now. Oh, Novak is way the fuck up there, huh? That's where I'm supposed to go next, basically, for the main story. I need to go to the prison at some point and check into the sheriff guy there. And then the rest of these are DLC. Another quest to turn in here. Two. I like the radio. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around.
Hello. Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
Anything I can do to help around here?
More than you already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here.
Goodbye.
Ma'am?
I guess I could just listen to the ambient,
Has your life taken a turn?
I can put it on Mojave Music Radio. Here's the good times. I kind of have a Discord. I don't really have a Discord in the same sense that a lot of other people have a Discord. As in, they have a Discord set up for people to go and hang out in and chat with. I don't like to do that. I don't like to use Discord as a social venue. I have a Discord that I set up specifically for cases when we're gonna need voice chat, like when we play our D&D sessions and stuff. But beyond that, it's not something that I'm ever looking at or hanging out in or anything like that. And generally, I don't want other people on voice chat with me while I'm streaming, in most cases, unless I'm actually playing a game with them specifically. Now this guy's just gonna stare at me forever.
You lost?
I switched the radio station. How do you like this one? Alright, let's talk to the other dude. Not you. Ranger Jackson.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Never mind, I'll be going now.
Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do voice chat with other people during their stream. I voice chat with other people during their streams.
For a nuclear winter.
Hello?
But for the most part, I don't really want to voice chat with anybody on my stream unless, like I said, we're actually playing a game together. Speaking of which, you know what I'd really also like to do at some point? I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I've never mentioned it to anybody, but... Well, I'm not sure who I'm supposed to tell about the... Well, I'll figure it out, but... Nobody here seems to want to talk about it.
I'm not sure you should be here.
Doesn't seem like good lighting for sunglasses. I know, right? Good point, Splode. You can start... Oh yeah, I've seen that before in other Bethesda games. As your reputation gets better, or if they like you more, you can start taking their shit. Wasn't there another guy with a name out here? You.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravans are still waiting for clearance to move out, but at least there's movement.
Legions attacked Nipton, bound and killed everyone. Attack! Ave Caesar! Oh, no, what the fuck?
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
Alright, so that's the end of that quest. And I've got a long way to go for level 8. A long way to go. Alright, cool. So I got some quests done. Anyway, the thing I want to do, by the way, I was going to say it, that I got sidetracked. I want to play through Divinity Original Sin 1 with somebody in co-op mode on voice chat on stream. But I don't know who would be interested in that, if anyone. So I haven't really made any effort to make that happen. Plus, right now I kind of feel like I'm already playing so many games. Do I really want to throw that in the mix? But I still really like the idea of doing that. Yeah, let's clear some locations out, Saito. Not sure if you'd be up for doing it on stream. Really? Ideally also, I'd like to do it with somebody who's gonna, like, I don't know, like roleplay their character a little bit like I do. Like during the, you know, the parts where the two characters have dialogue or whatever, the other person would kind of like voice act their part of the dialogue. That would be perfect. Hey, did I ever look in here? Obviously not. Cool, I found stuff. Stick to the edge of the map. You'd like to play Divinity Original Sin with someone... So why did you say you wouldn't want to do it on stream? I mean, you stream. Thinking about doing something similar to Divinity 2, do a full roleplay playthrough. That would be awesome. With 4 people, that would be so cool. That would be something that would be people would like on YouTube too, I think. I mean, I know other people are going to be doing that, you know, like real YouTubers and streamers will probably be doing that, but I don't think that many people will do it. Have a full RP voiced 4-player Divinity Original Sin playthrough. I don't think there's going to be that many of those on YouTube. Tossing to stream takes a great deal out of me. Maybe it's different if I'm not doing it alone. Yeah, I hear you. I hear that. It's definitely way different than just playing the game on your own. It's way different. Alright, so 5 of the scorpions out here. Really? This sounds like I'm gonna get my ass kicked. What? I hate the interface of the Pip-Boy. I really do. So I'm just heading down this way. Of course, timing on that's kind of shitty right now anyway. Because isn't Divinity Original Sin 2 coming out pretty soon? Who knows when that's coming out? What? Wait, that's my robot. Why is my robot... Damn it, Covenant! Uh-oh. Got a caution. What are those? Night Stalker? What the fuck are these things? Who are you shooting at now? They've got scales, but they're like dogs. Wait, are they like dogs with... That's a snake head. Is that a snake head coming out of the neck of a dog? What the fuck? The fuck are Night Stalkers? And where's my 3rd corpse? Night Stalkers. Wow. Let's see. Sorry about that. Go all Liam Neeson on them and get revenge. Find somebody who can do a good dwarf voice to add to the party. I can do a good dwarf voice. Alright, that's enough. Stop doing that, game sound. September? I think it is September. Like, I don't think we could finish by the time 2 comes out. And if we're not going to finish by the time 2 comes out, I don't think it's such a great idea. What's happening here? Bethesda, that's what's happening. Wait, what did I just discover? The Morningstar Cavern. Rattlesnakes combined with coyotes. Because Divinity Original Sin 2 is a long fucking game. And since we wouldn't be able to actually realistically do it every day or whatever. Oh, I actually hit him. It says I hit him. So I don't know. Bethesda shit. Predator was a pretty shit Predator. All you had to do was throw down your weapons and it'd just ignore you. Well, it wasn't hunting you, though. I mean, I guess it kind of was in Predator, but, like, ideally, it wasn't there to hunt humans, right? It was supposed to hunt aliens or something. Oh, apparently it can kick my ass. There he is! No, I don't have an idea for my character. I haven't really given it a whole lot of thought, other than the fact that I thought that it sounds cool. You think you're already spoken for on 2? Okay. Rock scorpions, the deadliest creatures. Yeah, fucking rock scorpions. Alright, so we have a cave over here. You were right, this music is way better. Cigarettes. Hollowed out rock. A fork? Really? A fork? What am I gonna do with a fork? Alright, should I go in this cave? Alright, see you later, son. Have a good one. We'll talk to you in the laterness of time. Go fork yourself. Hey, what's up? Eaniote. Eaniote. 22. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, I don't really like this radio station a whole lot. What happens if I just... Let's see what the just basic, like, ambient music of the game sounds like. Uh-oh. Oh, it's those guys. Well, that's it for him. Oh, I just got my leg torn off, guys. Crashing my Fallout with mods. I'm actually only using one mod on this. Only one, and it's the one that increases my carry weight to 8,000. The only mod I've got. But this is my first playthrough, so... I'm not trying to mod it up too much. Night Stalker is one of many enemies that become a non-factor with the Animal Friend perk. Yeah, the Animal Friend perk is cool. I was actually thinking of taking that at some point. Since I've got the super high charisma and everything. And then if you can get the animals to fight on your side, pretty rad. He didn't need to use a mod, he just needed to use... Yeah, but don't you have to do that every single time? As I understand it, because Bethesda doesn't really... It doesn't really save that, and so like every time you play, you've got to open the console and type that shit in. Much easier to just use a mod. Because I know for a fact that's the case in some of the other Bethesda games. Alright guys, come on. Oh, I died. Holy shit. Alright, well. Sometimes that happens. The fuck is Ed coming from? Just have to do it once. Night Stalker egg. Getting killed on very easy mode, like a boss. What kind of character are you thinking you wanted to play in Divinity Original Sin 2? Explode? That went much better this time. Leaning toward the undead race? That's cool. Usually play a rogue type, but I know that's always popular. I'll probably want to play like an elf or one of the lizard guys. Or a human, I don't know. I really won't know until I actually can look through the character creator and mess around with it and read a little bit more about the lore of things and such. I could play a dwarf. Probably one of my best voices, really. Is like my kind of Scottish type voice. Oh, where'd this asshole come from? And where did he go? Back here. Night Stalkers are cool. I'm a fan of this new creature. Had to add to the glorious epic of your heroic combats. I notice you never clip the times when I'm awesome and fucking ace dudes with a single shot, or like shoot down a bunch of Night Stalkers as they're coming at me all badassly. You don't clip that shit. Yeah, Argonians from ESO are cool. We've talked about this before. Of course I remembered that I had a light. I didn't... Yeah, of course I remembered. I just didn't have it on before because I was trying to be stealthy. Alright, well we've got a duffel bag here with a whole bunch of goodies in it. And a tin can, no less. And a mercenary... Orc Charmer outfit. Slave scarf. I'm already wearing one of those. I guess that's pretty much all that's in here, right? That was the loot of the place. We already killed the boss. That was the den mother. So, guess that's all that's in here. He does look kind of happy, huh? You're an undead rogue in WoW for many years? Ah, yes, the old undead rogues. I fought many of them. I was a night elf rogue. That was my main PvP character and my main raiding character for a long time back in the day. So I would always have like a nemesis on the other side that would be an undead rogue usually. We go back and forth. God, I loved rogues in WoW. There's so much about WoW that I very much dislike, but I love the rogue class in that game. Love it. I'm that asshole that would creep around on the battlefield and fucking sap people while they were running by themselves or whatever. I'd sap them, I'd come out of stealth and type in /dance and do my little sap dance right in front of them for a few seconds. And then I'd go back in stealth and go away. Or maybe sap them again. But I think they changed it to where you can't like just keep sapping somebody. As I remember it, like each time you did it, it would have a shorter duration until the point where it wouldn't really do anything to them. But I don't remember exactly how it worked now. I do remember sap dancing though. And I'd sing my little song about it and everything. And that was back when I was playing and I was living with my best friend and he had his kids there. And they found that shit endlessly entertaining. My best friend's kids would watch me play a lot. And they fucking thought it was hilarious when I took somebody to Saptown. Head up to Scorpion Burrow before the next location. Just go east, okay. How's my health? How's my body parts? I guess they're okay. This one's looking a little dodgy, but I like how you said go east and I'm totally going south. How's my body parts? How scandalous, says Nox. Oh my god, 4th edition is so good. I mean, I got sick of it because I ran and played an absolutely ludicrous amount of it. There was this one year when I was still living back in Denver, I guess shortly after 4th edition came out, and I got involved in organized play. And what organized play is basically it's a system of games and characters that's, well, organized by an organization, by the actual organization that's backed by Wizards of the Coast itself, or I mean it's even run by an actual Wizards of the Coast employee. Right now what they've got is a thing called Adventurers League. That's their new kind of organized play. Back then it was called Living Forgotten Realms. Oh, it looks like there's a plane here. And there's some scorpions. A lot of scorpions. Can I hit that one way the fuck over there? Probably not with this gun. Ooh! You didn't clip that shit, did you? What? Maybe that one's already dead. Bug Stomper perk! Clip that shit. Oh, I'm a fucking scorpion killing god right now. One shot, one kill. Anyway, so it was Living Forgotten Realms. So the way it works is you make your characters and you have your characters like actually registered with the organization. And you can go to events and anybody, you have to sign up to be a DM for this and you have to go through a little bit of a paperwork process. Once you're a signed up DM, you get one of their various adventures, and they had a shitload of different adventures that are all designed to be played within like 1 4-hour session. And each adventure has set loot and XP and everything that you get from it. And so you get people to sign up on the website or through the website that say they're playing this adventure and the DM is DMing this adventure, and then you record the results at the end, who died, who got what loot, whatever, whether they completed the adventure successfully or not, and all that kind of goes on your character's permanent record. And then you can take that character with their permanent record and you can play them in any session, in any table with any DM that's part of the setup. So the advantage of it is you can keep playing that character with lots of different DMs and lots of different adventures. Oh, there's a big one back there. Can I just like jack him in the tail? I got his attention. This isn't going well. Oh, that's a sneak attack critical, but he just happens to not get gotten killed. Yeah, the thing they have now is called Adventurers League, and it's very similar to that. But Living Forgotten Realms was cool because they divided up the Forgotten Realms into regions of the realms, and those regions corresponded to real-world regions. So each real-world region would have an administrator person who was in charge of it, and they'd be in charge of all the adventures that took place in that part of the... That was a terrible shot. In that part of the realms. And there'd be like an ongoing storyline as they released more and more adventures. And sometimes that storyline would be altered depending on the choices that people had made in the other adventures and stuff. It was actually really cool. And so I ended up DMing like about 1 million sessions of that and playing in about 500,000 sessions of that. And it was really fun. But the point is, I played so much that I just got sick of 4th edition because it is kind of a kind of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Combat takes a long time, especially the higher level you get. And it can be kind of difficult to resolve. I don't know, that doesn't really sound true when I say it though. Not the way that it sounds. Is there anything else here besides that one little box? That had some ammo in it? Is that all that's here? Frostbite Venom, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I wanted to ask for New Vegas key from Kinguin for 419. Sorry for begging, I just want to try Fallout. Well, I would suggest that you go to... What is the exact web address here? I would suggest that you do what I do when I can't afford a game. Go here. Go there and type in Fallout New Vegas into the search bar on that site, and they should you should quickly be able to find something that is within your price range, which is $0. That's a serious suggestion, by the way. I've downloaded lots of torrents that I found by searching on that site, and it always worked out well for me. I mean, technically, as a streamer, I should be responsible and not be telling people to pirate stuff, but I pirate stuff sometimes. I do. And I'm not really ashamed about it, particularly. I don't always pirate games. I buy lots of games. But when I can't afford to buy a game and I don't even know if I want the game or not, or if I'll enjoy it or not, especially if it's kind of an older game, a lot of times I'll pirate it just to try it out. Watsy, remember there was more than just a Sword Coast? Yeah, exactly. It was really cool. There was adventures all over the realms, you know. It was neat. It was really fun. Plus I met a shitload of people, because I was playing these games in person, not online. So I met a shitload of people, some of whom became really good long-term friends of mine. And I also went and DM'd at conventions, and so I had a bunch of players that I met running those games at conventions. Back when I lived in Denver and there were actually conventions there. You used to, but you stopped. Okay. Thanks for the bits, Splode. I really appreciate it. I think you can see the burrow from where you are. Is there anything else around this plane besides that one little box? Have I explored the possibilities of the plane? Yeah, I thought I turned this off. I want to listen to the creepy ambient music. So I'm heading towards this burrow. I don't like the fact that I don't have high ground to get up on here. One of those is alive. It's the one in the distance. Oh shit, I'm way over on time for this episode. Way over. Okay, I need to end this episode right now. So, if you're watching this stream, don't go anywhere because I'm not done playing. If you're watching YouTube, that's the end of this episode. Sorry, it was an hour and 20 minutes long. That's going to do it for this one. See you next time. Thanks for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Fallout New Vegas.